What's up, YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, I'm going to give you guys 7 tips on how to be the best entrepreneur and make yourself all the way to the top. All right, guys, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Ben Nader. I founded the largest recruiter startup training company in the world. It's called Recruiter Empire. And we have a Facebook group down below this video, link in description, Recruiter Empire. We'd love to have you in the group. I also invest in a lot of real estate. I have a software company. I'm developing another software company. It's safe to say that I do a lot of things in business, and we talk a lot about entrepreneurship on this channel. If you like that kind of stuff, you should definitely become a subscriber. And if you're already subscribed to my stuff, thank you. Let's jump right into this video so I can tell you exactly what I've done to develop all of my success in entrepreneurship. All right, so diving right into this, I'm going to put this up front. You need to figure out an idea or a service or a product that has product market fit and also has a large market to it. So there's 2 components to this, right? One is product market fit. How does your product or service actually fit into the market, right? So for instance, recruiting is where I started. It's where I made most of my money, then went on to other ventures. But recruitment, right, is basically product market fit inherent because there's companies that are constantly hiring, right? And there's people that constantly need jobs. So why wouldn't that be a perfect product market fit? There you go. Have it done, clear. Secondarily, you want to find something, whatever you're doing, that has a large market cap, right? So in the USA, recruiting and staffing is a $200 billion market. Pretty big market, right? So if you can get just a slice of that pie, you're making a lot of money. Now, I think maybe if you were to sell pretzels or something like that, I think maybe there's like a $10 billion market cap on that market. I'm not sure, but I think it's probably way, way lower than staffing and recruiting. So with that case, I'd rather not sell pretzels. I'd much rather be in recruiting and staffing, especially since I can branch off and do a lot of other things in recruiting and staffing as well. So you need product market fit and you need a large market. All right, so number 2, and some of this applies to you, some of this does not, right? Because some businesses need this, some don't, but raising capital, which I'll do another video on that I'll link to, but raising capital could be your thing. You may need startup capital when you really get things ramped up. Like for instance, if you're jumping into a software venture, you are probably going to need some capital upfront to hire developers, to hire an entire team to work out what your software is going to be, right? So you need some capital there. Or if you're opening up a brick and mortar, you need some capital. I mean, you're going to have a lease. You're going to have hire employees ASAP. You're going to have all these costs that are going to be upfront that you need liquid cash for, right? That is raising capital. So family, friends, angel investors, whatever it is, however you raise capital, you can get that money and you'll need that. Now, that being said, there are so many businesses recruiting. Mainly, I'll speak on because it's really, really important, and it's one that I've been able to raise to 7 figures just with no capital, right? So I've been able to start that business with 0 capital because it doesn't require any. All you need to do is start reaching out to people. All you need is to have a LinkedIn account. All you need to have is an email, a business email, right? There are free ways to set up a website. Like, you don't need capital, you know? There's a business out there for you that doesn't require capital. And really, really smart entrepreneurs know exactly how to maneuver around the space where you don't need money to get started up, where you can just bootstrap the thing and go all the way to the top. And I've talked about this before, but there's places where you need capital and there's just places where you don't. All right, so number 3, and this is kind of piggybacking off of my last video, which was talking about basically all the things you need to do when you start up and how to succeed. This is monitoring your finances. Everyone always says know your numbers, right? You've got to know your numbers. You have to understand what's coming in and what's going out, right? So if I put in $10 and I'm getting back 50, that's great. If I put in $10 and I'm getting back 12, not so great. You need to figure out what your margins are, what your numbers are, what's your profit, right? What's your profit and loss, right? All of those things go into effect. You really need to figure that out, find out, and monitor that stuff closely so that you can understand, are you even growing? Is the business scaling? Is it even moving anywhere? Is it stagnant? Is it losing money? That's a big deal. Understand all these things. Your idea and your concept might be really, really cool in your head, but in everybody else's head, it's like, okay, that's like, all right. You know what I mean? And you might not actually be really off the ground running and making a ton of money. So that's a big, big deal. You need to know your numbers.
I see.
All right, so number 4 is really, really awesome. I love this one because I embody this all day long. Be around other entrepreneurs that are doing similar things to what you're doing. They don't need to be in the same exact space as you. For instance, one of my best friends is in e-commerce, right? Not recruiting, not software, not real estate. It's e-commerce, right? But he's making 7 figures a year. He's doing really, really big things. And we can talk on the same level, right? You're not going to be able to have the same conversations with people that are high school friends, that are working 9-to-5 jobs, that are doing XYZ, yada, yada, whatever it is, right? Than you are with other entrepreneurs that are actually going after it, that are actually about their business, valuing their time. They have themselves held accountable. All of those things come into effect, right? We always hear this saying, you are the sum of the 5 people you surround yourself with. And it's so true, it's not even funny. You will become literally exactly what the sum of those 5 people are. So pick your friends wisely. Pick entrepreneur friends that are doing things that you're doing, right? I can promise you it will rub off on you. You will learn things that you would have never known before from other entrepreneurs that are thinking like you, but also thinking in different ways, right? So do the things that other people are doing in the same ways that you're doing it, and you will rise. I guarantee it. All right, so number 5 is one that you've probably heard like a billion times. Develop a really good elevator pitch. Basically, just have a concept or something in mind that concisely describes exactly what you do, whatever that is, right? I'm Ben Nader. I run a software company. I invest in real estate, and I actually have the largest startup recruiter training company in the world, Recruiter Empire. Like, that's my pitch, right? That's what I would say I do, right? Or if I want to just keep it short, I'll just say I do consulting. You know what I mean? It depends on the situation, but you want to tell people in a concise way what you do. Develop that elevator pitch, because when you're networking, which we're going to get to here in a second, you need to be able to concisely describe to someone exactly what you do, why it makes sense, and why it might make sense for them to work with you. All right, so number 6, just like I dovetailed off of the last one, this is never stop networking. Literally, like never. You never want to stop networking, because your network is your net worth. Here's the deal. You always want to be around those high net worth people, those people that have the great ideas, those people that have the great connections, those people that have the awesome level to them, right? The people you embody, the people that you envision yourself being, right? You see somebody on a private jet. You see somebody that's driving around in a car that you want. You want to be those people, the people that have the things that they have, because you want to be on that level, right? So you always want to be networking with the people that can get you to places you cannot get to by yourself. This is a video I did a long time ago about how you'll never be able to do something on your own. And we'll jump into this on the last tip here, but this is a big one. Always be networking, like never stop networking. Same thing as ABC, always be closing, always be networking, always be testing. It all goes along the same vein. So continuously network, and always try to find the gold in your network so that you can maintain that $1 billion network. I made a video about that. I'll link that as well at the bottom of this, but building a $1 billion network, that's what you want. That's what will take you all the way to the top. All right, so number 7, the last one of these tips of taking entrepreneurship to the next level, is always hiring the right people. Now, hear me out on this, because this is a huge deal. When you grow your team, nobody has ever done anything great by themselves. You just can't. There's not enough hours in the day. Like, you can't replicate yourself enough. So once you do scale and grow your operation, and it's like, okay, I can't take these sales calls because there's literally too many. I need to work on delivery, not sales, right? Or I need to work on content, right? Instead of sales. Or I need to work on whatever instead of sales. You need salespeople, right? Or maybe you need content people, right? Or maybe you need other people that are coaching or helping you, like in your programs, right? Or maybe you need software people. It depends on who you're hiring. But always, always, always hire the best. Here's my pro tip for this. Always go off of a referral. Utilize a referral system and you'll never go wrong, okay? 98% of the time, you will be accurate if you get referrals from highly successful people that have utilized other people that know people that you can then hire, right? So other people will help find other people that you can hire for you. Now, this is the beauty of the network. Again, to circle it all back and make it full circle for you, this is the beauty of the network, because highly successful people want to see other people become successful. If you don't believe me, just get successful and you'll see for yourself. But this is a huge thing. So hiring the right people via referrals through a really good network is super important to the growth of your company, of your operation in entrepreneurship.
Yup!
I can virtually promise you, if you embody every single one of those 7 tips, watch the video again if you need to, but I can virtually guarantee that you will be highly successful. You'll surpass 7 figures in income. You'll be able to build out multiple businesses. You'll be able to network with the highest net worth people that you want. You'll be able to network and mingle and intertangle with all of the people that you finally wanted to intertangle with, right? The people you want to do business with. You'll be able to get in contact with them. You'll be able to do all your due diligence. You'll be able to watch your numbers. You'll be able to see your business grow and rise. You'll see and ensure that you have product market fit. You'll make sure that you're in a good market, a large market, so you can scale, right? You'll hire the right people. You'll use referrals. Do all of these things. I can virtually guarantee your success is going to be massive. So with that being said, I hope this was valuable for you. If it was, please give this video a smash of that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Also, remember to join Recruiter Empire, our Facebook group. Link right down below this video at the bottom in the description. We'd love to have you in there, and I'll see you guys next time.